Hey all, Mike back here with another Stock Strategy Explained, and today we're going to be talking about Peloton's acquisition of Precor and if this means that you should buy Peloton stock. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button down below so that I can acquire some more Peloton stock myself. And make sure you subscribe to this channel down below for more updates on stocks, stock analysis, and IPO updates. And just a quick disclaimer, this is not legal, tax, financial, or investment advice. Make sure you do your own research before you do any sort of investing. And with that, let's get right into this analysis. So if you haven't seen, Peloton is acquiring Precor for $420 million. And on the surface, it seems like Peloton is trying to acquire Precor for their manufacturing expertise to manufacture more Peloton bikes. So if you haven't heard, demand for Peloton bikes and treadmills are through the roof, especially since the pandemic started. The main reason is, where else are you going to get a good workout in? Peloton enables you to bring the workout directly into your living room and into your house in a safe environment, and honestly, in a fun environment too. So again, Peloton paid about $420 million for Precor. And if we take a look at their market cap, they're worth about $42 billion. So in the grand scheme of things, Peloton didn't actually pay that much for Precor compared to their market cap. The interesting thing is Peloton has gone up over 8% in after hours today after they acquired them. That means that Peloton has gone up about $3.3 billion just from this $420 million acquisition. And we'll take a look at why. So with this Precor acquisition, Peloton can manufacture way more equipment to actually keep up with demand. The big problem right now is if you order a Peloton bike, it takes anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks, which is a long time when you're thinking about working out or if you're thinking about delivering such an important and expensive piece of equipment. However, there are a lot of great added side benefits to the Precor acquisition too that I think are worth an interesting look. So not only can Precor help Peloton manufacture more equipment, but they can also help Peloton manufacture their equipment cheaper. Precor is known for their low-cost, high-quality equipment, and we can see Precor actually bringing that expertise to Peloton, teaching them how to manufacture their equipment for cheaper while increasing their margins. So I think a great side benefit is Peloton could actually see better margins on their equipment. The other huge thing to note here is that Precor actually has a lot of expertise selling to enterprise businesses. So you can imagine they sell it to gyms, they sell it to hotels, they sell it to university gyms. They sell them to big corporations that need a lot of equipment all at once. And right now, Peloton really only sells direct to customers through their website. So as you can see, they don't really have any real enterprise customers. And so I think this Precor acquisition not only will help them manufacture more bikes to customers, to send to customers directly, but I think it'll give them a whole separate audience, a whole separate type of customer, which are these enterprise customers, and can actually bring a lot more revenue to Peloton directly. And not only am I excited about all these enterprise customers, but the bigger thing is monthly subscription revenue. So obviously Peloton could sell a bike directly to a hotel for $2,000, but what is I think more important is they have digital classes. These digital classes are about $50 a month. And you can imagine these hotels are going to continuously pay $50 a month to Peloton for these classes for their hotel guests and for other enterprise customers. And I think this is really important because enterprise monthly recurring revenue is the holy grail of any type of company because it's so consistent and it's so easy and these customers are willing to pay. So right now, the other thing to consider is Peloton really only sells two products. They sell a treadmill and they sell a stationary bike for people to exercise on. However, Precor actually manufactures and sells a bunch of different types of exercising equipment. Not only do they do treadmills and not only do they do bikes, but they also do ellipticals. They also do stair climbers. And my personal favorite, they also do weight training equipment. And this is huge. This will make it so much easier for Peloton to expand into other product areas. Not only do they have the product development expertise, but they now also have the manufacturing expertise, which is huge. So you can imagine Peloton can not only quickly offer new products, but they can easily integrate their digital services and digital classes right into the product. So you can imagine an elliptical that also has classes directly built into it, or maybe even weight training equipment with weight training classes directly built into it. And you can imagine for customers, they can buy this product and bring the at-home workout experience directly into their house. Or they could even go off to a hotel and directly train with the same exact equipment that they're used to at home. So with all this being said, I think this acquisition is a really great acquisition for Peloton. As you can see, they only acquired them for $420 million and their market cap shot up by over $3 billion. And I really believe that long term, this investment will be worth it. Obviously, in the short term, Precor can really help them manufacture more bikes and more treadmills to send off to customers. But I think longer term, they can help them increase their margins. They can help them move into a different segment of customers, specifically enterprise customers. And they can help Peloton offer new types of products and new types of workout equipment. So I would say if you're bullish on Peloton stock, this is actually a great acquisition for Peloton. If you already hold their stock, I would say keep holding. And if you're thinking about buying, I think this is now a great time to buy Peloton stock. As for me personally, I'm still iffy on Peloton stock long term. I question if they can really compete against digital services that are cheaper, such as Apple Fitness Plus. It's only about $10 and you really don't need super expensive equipment. All you really need is an iPhone and an Apple Watch, which is much cheaper than a Peloton bike and probably much more useful. And the second thing is I see people going back to work out the gyms and going back to their live classes in person and not working out at home as much. So not only does this mean that people will stop buying Peloton equipment, but I also think that means some of the digital subscriptions that Peloton has, I think people will start to cancel their monthly membership in favor of in-person gyms. So for me personally, long term, I think Peloton is still up in the air. I'm actually not quite sure. But in the short term, I actually think this is a great short-term play in the next 1 to 3 months. I might consider picking up some Peloton stock this week, playing them in the short term, seeing how Christmas presents and Christmas shipments of Peloton bikes and treadmills work out, and selling in maybe 1 to 3 months. And with that, we wrap up the Peloton acquisition of Precor. Let me know down below in the comments, what do you think? Are you gonna buy Peloton stock now? And with that, remember, before you buy any sort of stock, make sure you understand their product strategy. And most importantly, make sure you make money. Peace.